everyone, welcome to Studious IELTS. My name is Surinder Chaudhary. In today's workshop, we are going to talk about the most commonly occurring topic of IELTS essay, and that is known as discussion essay. Alright, what discussion essays are, we will have a look on question first and then we will try to disseminate its meaning, its function and its structure. How can we attempt this one? So let's have a look on the question first. Well, the question says, some people believe that in a city, the best way to travel is by car, while other people argue that bicycles are a best way of traveling in a city. Well, what would they ask in discussion essays? They will have two different point of views of a single idea, right? And they will ask you to discuss both these point of views and give your own opinion in this case. So this is how we actually encounter the question that is put under discussion essay category. All right, what do we have to do first? When such question occurs in front of you, you eventually have to bifurcate it into different parts so that you can understand the actual essence of the question. If you do that, only then you will be able to answer all the parts of the question, because in IELTS essay, they will score you on 4 different parameters. I have discussed those parameters in detail in a different video that you can watch on our YouTube channel, IELTS writing evaluation parameters. Okay. Those parameters are task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. So first of all, we will talk about task achievement part, which is very necessary for you. If you understand your question well, only then it will be easy for you to achieve your task and get those 25% marks in your IELTS essay writing. So in that case, you have to understand every part of the question and then you will have to address every part of the question that occurs in your IELTS examination. So let's bifurcate it, and during that bifurcation, we will try to understand each and every part so that it can be appropriately answered in your essay. All right. So first of all, if they have talked about one particular discussion, one particular issue, that is uses of means of transportation. Some say that those means of transportation should be car because this is a better method. Others say that bicycles can be a better method to travel. Moreover, another thing that you have to add in is the place where they are talking about. Sometimes we actually pick the points from the question, like they have talked about cars and bicycles. We have conveyed the whole debate about this. But one thing we might skip, that is the actual location of that debate. So never forget that they have asked to tell us the better method to travel in a city, not everywhere. They are talking about the city only, right? So this should be your exact bifurcation of your question, and with the help of this classification, you can pick each and everything from the question and answer that in your essay. Okay, what they are asking us to do is to discuss both these views, whether cars are a better mean or the bicycles can be more convenient. So we will have to discuss both these views, and we also have to present our own opinion. If you forget that, even then you are leaving your task achievement in middle because it is not completed at all. So please don't forget to give your opinion. Okay, what you have to do now, you have a few tasks along with me because it is a workshop, and during workshop I want you to be involved in the entire process. So the first task is to go through or get a hold of all the evaluation criteria in front of you so that you can match your answer with those criteria and can get good scores. Second task is you have to practice it along with me. Whenever I complete one component of the essay, I would want you to pause the video and write your own part of that component. For example, once I'm done with the introduction part of the essay, I would want you to write your own introduction and put that introduction in the comment section of this video so that I can understand that whether I'm being able to help you or not. So if there is any gap, I can make more videos to clarify such doubts. All right, third task because vocabulary is really important in IELTS essay. So whatever words I have used in this essay, and those words are a little difficult for you guys, I would want you to note these down and find the meanings of those words by yourself, so that in future when you are practicing your essays and going for actual examination, you can use that vocabulary very nicely. Okay, so that was the part I wanted you to do along with me. Well, now we will move to our first part of the essay. The first part of the essay is introduction, right? How can we introduce our topic? Okay, in introduction, there are a few steps to be taken care of. First of all, we have to talk about the entire debate. We have to mention that the what the debate is actually about, what the discussion is actually about, because it is a discussion essay. We have to discuss both the views. So, what the discussion is about should be mentioned. So, what is that? It will help you in the form of paraphrase. In cities, there is an ongoing discussion regarding the preferred mode of transportation, cars or bicycles. So, during this discussion, what is the main point? That is to finalize or to decide that which must be the preferred mode of transportation, whether it is cars or the bicycles, right? So, in this way, we will introduce our entire discussion topic. Okay, now what discussion is about, how that discussion is going on, who are the proponents of that discussion, we have to mention that as well. How do we do that? Even that is somehow a part of paraphrasing the entire question, because even in the question we have told both the parties. You know, some are in this point of view, some are actually supporting this point of view, others are supporting the other point of view. Okay, so it says, while one school of thought, obviously, we are talking about some people who have given the idea. So we have paraphrased it into a different phrase by saying, one school of thought presents cars to be epitome of convenience and comfort. They are presenting it to be an epitome, an example of convenience and comfort. Why do they prefer cars to be the main source of transportation? Because they believe that it should be convenient, or it presents convenience and comfort to the commuters. Okay, moving ahead. Others have their own set of ideas related to benefits of bicycles, like health and financial gains. Okay, this is how I have presented it. Well, let me tell you one thing that students usually, I would say it's their mode of doing it, it's their method of answering to this part of the question. What do they do? They present that there is one school of thought which is in favor of this idea, there is another school of thought which is in favor of that idea. They don't present the ideas itself, they don't present the reason of that favor. What I prefer to do in my essays, or what I recommend my students, that when you are presenting the point of views, please give a passing reference to those reasons which are supportive for these point of views. For example, if one school of thought is going for the preference of cars, why do they say that? Because they have two major reasons for it: convenience and the comfort. If people are going for the support of bicycles, they also have their own set of thoughts, for example, health and financial gains. So if you are giving a passing reference to those points, it will be really easy for you to make your introduction connected with your body paragraphs, because it will be really helpful to achieve coherence in your essay. If those ideas have been already mentioned in your introduction, and if your body paragraphs are direct explanation of those points, it is going to help you to make your entire essay coherent, and your marks of coherence will be good in that case. So that is why I have highlighted those factors which are the main cause of the support of certain ideas by the proponents. So please make your structure of introduction in this way, so that you can gain more marks by connecting your introduction directly to your body paragraphs. Okay, how would we conclude the introduction? By saying that this essay aims at necessity of thorough examination of both viewpoints along with my perspective on the issue. So obviously this is the question they have asked, that we have to discuss both views. So here we have said, yes, this essay is going to talk about the thorough examination of these ideas. We will discuss these ideas in details along with my own opinion about the entire debate, entire discussion that is going to happen in the essay. All right. Now we will move to next part of our essay. Before that, I would again recommend you to pause the video and write your own introduction based on this structure, but the entire idea and the method should be yours. Okay, so in body paragraph 1, which is next paragraph of our essay, we are going to talk about one point of view. We have two point of views, we have two ideas. We are going to talk about one idea, and that idea is importance of cars as means of transportation. So here we are going to have a discussion on these on those people, their ideas, who are considering cars to be a better method of transportation. Okay, how would we introduce the entire issue? By saying that advocates for traveling by car often emphasize its unparalleled convenience and comfort. This is something we talked about in our introduction, and this is something now we are going to elaborate, right? So main issues, main thing that is associated with cars to be a preferred mode of transportation are convenience and comfort. So now let's elaborate them in the body paragraph. Okay, it says cars provide individuals with the flexibility to commute at any time and reach various destinations without being bound to schedules or specific routes. So, if you have to depend on public transportation, definitely you have to wait for that public transport, or you will have to follow a certain schedule for that. But if you are traveling by car, you can certainly reach those destinations with your own convenience. You don't have to wait for anything else. Okay, how would we support this idea? By saying that, for instance, a commuter living in a suburban area might rely on a car to navigate the sprawling city space, enabling the person to travel to work, run errands, and attend social gatherings efficiently. So there are a number of, uh, you can say, things in mind of the person in the commuter who have to move to different places, but for that the person will have to rely on a car, so that with certain convenience the person can easily navigate those places where the person has to be for certain purposes, certain reasons, like doing some important work, right, or attending some social gathering, etc. Right. Okay, if we talk about second issue, that is obviously comfort. They say additionally, obviously we have to connect the idea with the previous one by a certain connector. Only then your part of cohesion will be covered, right? Cohesion really requires you to use different connectors so that your transition from one idea to another idea becomes very smooth. It should look like connected. Only then your essay will be meaningful. It says, additionally, they shield, they what? The cars. They shield passengers from adverse weather conditions, ensuring a comfortable journey irrespective of external factors. Whatever happens, if you're traveling by a car, it is going to be very comfortable for the commuters. We can also add another idea, like, moreover, owning a car can signify status and affluence, offering a sense of prestige and luxury to its owners. This is a bonus idea that you can add, that apart from convenience and comfort that we have already talked about in first part of our body paragraph 1, we can also add some things which are additional associated with the cars, that are status and affluence, that can also be asserted by the commuters when they are using cars. Not very useful idea, but still it can be added with the preference of cars to be the best method of commuting from here to there. Okay, so that was our body paragraph 1. Again, moving further to body paragraph 2, and before that I would want you to write your own body paragraph 1 and send it to me, so that I can understand, was it a good attempt by myself to tell you that how can we structure a body paragraph 1 in a discussion essay. All right. So in body paragraph 2, we are going to talk about the second perspective. Second perspective is about importance of bicycles, right? There is another school of thought. There is another group of people which actually puts focus on importance of bicycles as a preferred mode of transportation in a city. Okay, what they say, obviously we are moving to an opposite idea, so we have to use a connector that is showing that yes, we are shifting from one idea to another idea which is quite opposite in nature, so we have to use appropriate connector for that, and our connector here is conversely. So conversely, proponents of bicycles argue for their superiority based on sustainability, health benefits, and cost effectiveness. In introduction, we said that those who are supporting the idea of bicycle, they have their own reasons for it. One major reason is health, second major reason is financial gains, cost effectiveness. So here we are going to have a proper explanation of the introduction of that idea there, and we are going to elaborate it along with some supportive points. How we will do that? They say cycling promotes physical fitness and well being, integrating exercise seamlessly into daily routines. If we are using cycles regularly to commute from here to there, we will definitely doing exercises every day, and that will eventually result in physical fitness and well being of those people who are involved in it. Okay, further, they say bicycles represent an environmentally friendly mode of transportation, emitting zero emissions and reducing carbon footprints. This you can definitely consider as an example of it. This is development of idea along with some support from some relevant factors. For example, zero emission and reduction in carbon footprints. Obviously, we are reducing something negative from the environment if we are using cycles more than other means of transportations like cars. Okay. They also add some more benefits of cycling by saying that bicycles offer greater maneuverability in congested urban setting, enabling riders to navigate through traffic with ease. Okay, cars are convenient, or they may be convenient, comfortable, but they have a downside of being stuck in the traffic. On the other hand, they say if you are using the bicycles, it is going to offer you the flexibility of moving from here to there without being stuck in the traffic, without being stuck in the congested areas. So this is another plus according to them associated with the uses of cycling. So that is how the proponents of cycling are offering their opinions, and they are proving their point for cycles to be a better mode of transportation to move in the cities. Okay, that was body paragraph 2, and now I would like to write your own body paragraph so that we can get to know that were you be able to follow the plan or not. Well, normally I divide my essays in four paragraphs: introduction, BP1, BP2, and conclusion. But in discussion essays, I have a different plan. Why do I do that? Because sometimes it gets difficult for students to mix their opinion within the paragraphs that are talking about both point of views. So to make it more convenient, to make it easier for you to follow, I have added another body paragraph 3, which is going to express the opinion that as a writer I am going to present in my essay. So how would I express that? Okay, what should be my opinion? I have given it a title by saying that I believe both modes of transportation are absolutely necessary for their own perspective. There should be a proper balance between the uses of these means of transportation. How will I elaborate that? My opinion necessitates a perfect equilibrium based on several factors, right? Based on several factors. Apologies for this. Okay, equilibrium means there should be a perfect balance between the uses of both means of transportations. How we will prove that, or how will I develop my idea here? Eventually, striking a balance between these two modes of transport prioritizing sustainable infrastructure development and promoting alternatives to car dependency is crucial for fostering livable and healthy cities. No doubt, bicycles are good. These are good for environment, good for physical health. But cars have their own importance. Somehow, we will also have to use them in certain, you can say, settings, in certain necessities where you cannot use bicycles. For example, if you have to go to a faraway place, right? If you have to carry a lot of luggage. So, in that case, bicycles are not going to help you every time. So there should be a proper balance between the uses of both these categories so that we can make our life perfectly balanced. Okay, so this is my opinion that I have bifurcated into body paragraph 3 of our essay. Finally, we are going to conclude the entire discussion. How we will do that? Okay, so in conclusion, the debate between traveling by car or bicycle in urban environments hinges on various factors, including convenience, sustainability, and health considerations. So there are a number of factors they say that why do we have a debate on this topic. One point of view carries its own benefits, but other point of view is carrying its own benefits. So in that way, definitely we have to make a balance, right, between these two things, because both of these have their own perspectives, their own uses in the public life. Okay. How we will develop the conclusion? It says, while cars offer unmatched comfort and flexibility, they also contribute to traffic congestion and environmental degradation. If we talk about the uses of cars, no doubt they have their positive sides, but along with positive sides, they have some downsides too. For example, the congestion as well as environmental degradation. So, what should be done? On the other hand, bicycles promote physical fitness and sustainability, but may not be suitable for all individuals or circumstances. So, definitely, bicycles are also beneficial, but somehow they cannot be used in every, you can say, condition. All right. So that's all from this workshop. Before I conclude it, I will show you the entire structure of the essay that we have drafted out of our workshop. Please have a look on it, take a screenshot of this essay so that it will be easy for you to refer to this structure when you are practicing your own discussion essays. All right. So that's all from this workshop, and I really hope that it is going to be very valuable for you when you are practicing for your IELTS examination. If you really like my style of training, you can avail either online or offline training, and for that, our contact details are available on screen. Till then, thank you so much.